Hi everybody and welcome back to Borderlines today. So today I thought I'd do a video basically about what are the most desirable and the least desirable places to live. So if you are a person that's looking to pack up and move, maybe you're coming up to retirement or you just want a new start or fresh start and you want to move somewhere new. What we're going to do, first of all, is give you the top 10 least wanted places to go and live in. And unfortunately, virtually all 10 are in the south of England. Okay, there's one, and I mean only one, that wouldn't be classified as the south of England. It's in the Midlands. And then we're going to give you the top 10 of the most desirable places. Now, there's a whole list of reasons you could put. You could look at house prices. You could look at crime levels. You could look at standard of living. A lot of people would say if you go and move to the if you live in the north of England, it's a completely different life to in the south of England, as my father once said to me, because he lived up in the northeast for about 20 years. Fell over in the road. He was a pensioner at the time. He was probably in his 70s when this happened. Okay, people rushed over to pick him up. Now he's moved down south. Same thing happened. People just walked past him. That's the difference from living in the north to the south. People are more caring in the north as a general rule. I'm not saying it's always the case. So here we go. The least favoured places to live in England. Well, actually the UK, because there are some Scottish places on here. Okay, so at number 10, no surprise, London. Okay, at number 9, we have Watford. And then at 8, the only place that's not in the south of England, okay, which is West Bromwich. Okay, which was a bit surprised. I was expecting it all to be the south of England, to be honest. Maybe somebody doesn't like the south of England. Okay, in number 7 is Crawley. I've got a friend that lives up in Crawley. 6, we got High Wycombe. Some people would say it's south, some people would say it's not quite, but I consider it as the south. Gillingham's at number 5. Basildon's 4th. Now we come to the top 3. Place I used to work in, Hove, just by Brighton. At number 2, this is quite ironic, we've got Luton, which is said to be one of the safest places in the UK, where obviously good old Tommy Robinson comes from. And at number 1, where Ali G came from, yes, it is Slough. The least desirable place that anybody wants to live in is Slough. Not personally ever been to Slough. I'd like to say it's a nice place, but I can't actually say that because I've never actually been to Slough. And on that list, there's only 2 places I've been to. Okay, which is Hove, because I used to work in Hove. I used to work for a magazine down there, selling advertising. And obviously been to London many a time because I have a lot of family that live in London. Now, where are the most desirable places? Now, I'm going to have to try and tread carefully, because at number 10 is the place where it's got the football team that my daughter supports and my father-in-law supports, which somebody's got to, somebody's got to go and support Leeds. There aren't many real Leeds supporters, to be honest. Okay, they're still living on their past of the 70s, to be honest, and I'm probably going to get slated for saying that. But at number 10 does come Leeds, which is quite high on house prices for the north of England, as it does happen. Number 9, yet again, which can be quite expensive for living, is Glasgow. Okay, at number 8, and this is basically all the north of England. okay, I don't think there's actually anywhere in the south which actually comes on this list, is Doncaster. At number 7, okay, we've got Liverpool. Oh, for their sake, Manchester doesn't beat them. And I don't know what's on the list, to be honest. At number 6, we got Lincoln. Okay. At number 5, place I have been to once. I've only ever been there once, and it was the first time I went up to see my father when he was living in Seaham, because I caught the train up to Newcastle upon Tyne. I only spent about an hour in the city. Okay, but Newcastle does make it 5th. Number 4 is Edinburgh. And then we got the top 3 places in the UK to go and live. Okay, so at number 3, place I've never been to. I've always wanted to take the kids there. Okay, I know my wife's been there many years ago, which is Blackpool. Okay, so Blackpool does make the list for in 3rd place. It's the 3rd best placed or most desirable place to go and live. Maybe it's because of the Blackpool lights. I don't honestly know. Okay, number 2, which is Nottingham. Okay, which is considered as one of the most deprived cities in the UK as things stands at the moment. And number 1, which is one of the most expensive places in Yorkshire, let alone the whole of the north of England to go and live, which is York. So that's our countdown of the 10 most desirable and least desirable places to live. So if you are planning on moving, maybe one of these places is a place for you. So it might be a place you might want to consider or not to consider, whatever the case may be. So I hope this helped you. If you've got any questions, just drop us a message in the comments down below. But obviously, if you are new to the channel, if you could please subscribe as well or follow, I would appreciate that as well. But for now, thanks for watching, and we'll speak to you again a bit later.